literally don't even see any open ones, except that one. Do you?
That's the bad part about no reservations. You come all the way over here.
So we got the last site with electricity, and the rest of these are no electric, but they're nice sites. That was weird.
Well, hello everybody. How we all doing today? Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope your day's good as my day's going so far. Looks like mine's going pretty good so far, don't it? We are out. We loaded up. Heather and I, she came with me this trip. We loaded up and we are in just outside Phyllis, Kentucky at Fish Trap Lake. Not far from where Frank Phillips' family from Feud. They're not far from here. But anyway, we are at Grapevine Campground on Fish Trap Lake. The lake is right there, and we're down near the end. We got the old pop-up out. I got everything done but painting the rims. I didn't get the bottom, the trim painted. Other than that, I got the air working. Imagine that, guys. 26-year-old air conditioner. Imagine that. But we got tons of junk, fishing gear. I mean, you know, just, you know how it is. You know how it is. You bring junk you know you probably ain't going to need, but you bring it anyway, right? But yeah, we're going to cook up some, you know, got some nice meals planned, and should be a really good weekend. This is one of my favorite campgrounds here at Fish Trap, Grapevine Campground. That's my favorite spot right over there, but it doesn't have power, and we needed AC because it's going to be in the 90s. It's not exactly spring weather. It's going to be pretty warm, but just look how beautiful this place is. It's been probably, just guessing, I'm going to say it's been about 30 years since I have been to this campground. But this has always been one of my favorites. You know, it's just a really nice little spot and well taken care of, and amenities, and you know, you got all kinds of different things, and the lake right there, and there's some decent crappie fishing. So it's a floodplain lake. They let it down in the winter, so as far as the fishing goes, I'll give it a 5. Crappie though, if you know the two spots, there's just, I'll show y'all before we leave. There's a spot on this side and a spot on the other side. They're deep holes. I'm very familiar with the lake. I know what the contours of the ground look like because I've been here in the winter when the lake's down. You know, this is about 40 minutes or so from our house, and like I said, it's just a really, really pretty little spot, and we got us a nice little corner location. Got some ground, you know what I mean. got a drain here between, you know, between this side and that side. That was the last one with power. There was only one left, and those 3 there are primitive. They don't have power boxes. Don't see water either. They don't have water. Ours is the last one, and that one up there is the last one on that side. But that's new. When I used to camp over here, none of them had power or water. There's a bathhouse up here. There used to be another one right about where that little fence is, and that's where their, you know, the dump station is for campers. You know, so if you've got an RV or something, they're set up for all that stuff too. Nice place, really nice place. Corps Engineers takes care of this, and you know, it's a Corps lake. Like I said, it's a floodplain lake. Fish Trap lake in Pike County, Kentucky, is where I'm at, to be specific. Probably should have mentioned that up front, huh? But whatever. I'm off today. But we brought toys, of course. You know, we brought some toys to play with, and I've still got to level him out just a little bit. We just kind of slapped it up and got the air turned on. We brought 2 of our dogs. They're, you know how it is, they're old and, you know, on medicine and stuff. So we made accommodations and brought the puppy dogs, brought 2 little girls. But yeah, we're off and running. So far so good. But this should be a really good little trip. It's a little bit busier than I prefer, but you know, I'm glad to see the place doing well still. The last time I was over was I drove by here. I was doing a story for, you know, for the channel, for the YouTube channel, and drove by here and just kind of stopped in just for one quick minute and just drove through real fast. And I think there was maybe 2 tents here is all that was here. And this time, which it's, you know, it's the weekend after a holiday, you know, after opening day. So yeah, I can see they're probably busy for a little while till we get into summer. It'll kind of dwindle, I would imagine. But either way, we have started to get set up. We're expecting some rain. We're expecting rain pretty much all day tomorrow, starting tonight, sometime around midnight. It's supposed to start raining on us, so that should be fun. I think I got my last patch fixed. I think. The last leak, I think. We'll find out, won't we? I like the fire pits. Big tall ones. That thing's like, what, 18, 20 inches tall? Big. Now these here are just primitive, no power or water. But the lake is right down here. It's a really good, well-known local play lake, you know, for ATVs and riding boats and, you know, that sort of thing. It's okay fishing, you know. There's some striper, there's a few catfish, but not a whole lot. The reason is because it's a floodplain lake, and they lower the level. They drop it all the way down to the river, you know, when winter, and they just now getting it back up to summer pool. That used to be a bathroom. They've took it out, and it's just a dumpster spot now. Used to be a bathroom right there. This right here, when the lake is down, there's a road, goes all the way down and ends out there. There's a little bridge. I don't know if y'all can see that tree right there out in the water. There's a tree limb out in the water right there. There's a bridge right about there, and that's a pretty good spot to fish. And right here where the creek comes out, there's a little stream comes in right here. That's a decent spot to fish right there too. Don't really know if anybody had much luck here along the parking lot. And a refrigerator door. Or is that like a hillbilly boat? I can see maybe. I know a couple people might give it a shot. You get out there on a refrigerator door just to see if they can go fishing. But I've caught a lot of little stripers here. It's a good little spot. And right about where that tree is, right there, is where that bridge is underwater. And there's a good spot right out there off the point where those people are. See, this used to be, see how the hill comes out? They cut this out and then put that jetty, fishing jetty or whatever, all the way out through there. And there's one good fishing spot, a deep hole, deep, you know, bottom, right in there. If you look at it on satellite image on Google Earth and go backwards, you know, old photos, you can see it in the wintertime. When they drop it for winter pool, you can actually see the deep spot over there. You can see the bridge right here. It looks wild. It looks wild. Check it out. Get on Google Earth and look at Fish Trap Lake and zoom in on this. It's on the back end of it. Looks like a big long snake. The lake looks like a big long snake, and that's on the end of it. This campsite is this you know, this area, I should say, is right on the end of it. I've rode wave runners here back in the 90s. I got completely, well, check that out. Oh, it looks like maybe a graduation or wedding reception or something. Over there. Congrats. But right, what I was going to say, right about where that white truck is in the water right here. Me and a friend of mine named Timmy Crawford were over fishing one time in a little, I think it was a 12-foot John boat we had. And Timmy's pretty good sized dude, you know. We had battery and trolling motor and all kinds of stuff. Cabin cruiser came in down in through here just getting it. Completely just swamped us right there. Oh well, that's life, right? That's life. Little overcast, but should be nice tonight and pretty day tomorrow. We're expecting rain on and off all day tomorrow, so we'll see how many people out here once the rain starts. Check that out, a little grotto on the way back to the campground. Right there's the camper right there. Look how pretty this place is. Big tall trees. It's been a campground for a really, really long time. I'm not even sure when it was opened. I've been coming here since about 92. Something like that was the first time I came over here. But just look how pretty that is. Looks very jungly, don't it? It looks like a jungle. Something straight out of South America. Never really fished back here. I've done pretty decent on down from where that girl's at. Chicken liver, stripers. If it was a regular, you know, just a regular lake where it stayed the same level year round, it would have a lot more fish in it. But, you know, to be honest, the dam wasn't really built to be a recreational lake. You know, that's just a side effect. It was built to be a floodplain to control, you know, floods. So that's why they let it down in the winter. Pretty place. They had some primitive campsites back up this road. There's a bridge. You went up in trails up into the hills, and there was some primitive campsites up in there that I remember from 30 years ago that I was telling Heather while we're over here, I want to walk up and look at those primitive sites and see what that looks like. I've kind of looked at it on Google Earth a little bit, but you can't tell a whole lot about it, you know, the stuff, small stuff like that, you know. But anyhow, we get over through here, come down this way, get by the bridge. I happen to look over, the bridge is completely gone. It's washed out. It's not even there anymore. So their primitive sites may be gone.
The puppies look comfy.
Say hi, Willow. Middle.
think they're enjoying the tent. Well, pop-up camper. So what are we going to use, the Saturn stove?
Mm-hmm.
Fire maple Saturn. I love that thing.
Mm-hmm. Comes in handy, don't it?
Mm-hmm. So we just wanted to make something easy. So we're going to make some Jack Daniels pulled pork on some Hawaiian rolls.
Well, I think they're supposed to microwave, but
Fully cooked, so you just cook it. It look very appetizing, doesn't it? So this campground's actually pretty busy. It looked like a ghost town at first, and then we turned the corner and it's like completely packed. But it's one of those kind of like trailer park kind of feels to them. But the campgrounds are spaced out for the most part. I think so. I've seen worse. Definitely seen worse.
Definitely. Okay. There.
All right, change of plans.
Yeah, plan B.
The Saturn wasn't working, so we had to add a little water and use saucepan. What do you think, Meadow? Smells good. What do you think?
Yeah, it does. Getting kind of hungry, to tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Dun, dun, dun. I got one of them upside down, but other than that.
Alright, we are going to eat inside our cozy camper.
First time.
We're watching King of the Hill on laptop. Got the air on, it's pretty comfy. Dog's happy. This one's drinking. What is that?
Durafly.
Oh.
I just have to think, yeah, you should put it up there. Why not? See the fire better up there. What I'll do with the rest of them. It's about 9:30 now. Pretty much. Here, hang on. Show you something. That's without this little light in my hand. Pretty much thinning out. The I'm not sure what it was. You know, it said congrats. So who knows? Wedding, reception, presumably down here. They're heading out. They had a big crowd. There was like 50 or 75 cars down through there, down in the parking lot. But that's way down there. We're way up here. Got our own little private, little secluded spot. Not completely level, but we'll make do. We'll make do with it. Need to get me some bigger boards. I'm gonna make me some. I was thinking about that. Some 1/2 inch. Anyway, never mind. Just make like a 3-stepped board that I can just slip under there at different heights and change the elevation a little bit easier. I didn't even know the little light was outside there. I had no clue. I was just sitting there looking at that. Oh my God, it's got a light outside. I didn't even know that. Works really good too. It's got the whole campsite lit up here. I know you can't see it on camera without the flashlight, but yeah, I can see without it. I can see just fine. You doing all right in there, Heather? You doing all right? Yeah. She's in there with the puppy dogs. Pretty cool night out, isn't it? Look at that. Looks really cool down through there. Just saw a deer just a couple minutes ago. Ran right up through there. But that light is handy. That looks like somebody's someone's changed that and put an LED in there. It's a row of LEDs. And it works really good. It puts out really good light. Thought I'd walk down, just see what the lake looked like at night. It's usually real misty in the mornings. Pretty busy. Y'all catching anything? What are you using? Oh yeah. Liver usually does okay on a striper, but it's kind of early still. Getting any bites?
Yes, I am.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard that. Good luck to you. Don't know how well you can see in here. Trying not to, use my lights to, interrupt everybody else just for me or just for the video. Very pretty out tonight. Very calm.
We're gonna do a roast today in a crock pot. Now we can go fishing, come back and just have food ready, right?
Plan. That is the plan. Walking in the grass like a real dog. Look at that. Look at that. It's nice, ain't it?
Ooh, did you see that? Might have got it on camera, I'm not sure. It's right when I turned it on. That was big. At least it's kind of overcast today, which is nice. You had something, didn't you?
Yeah. Still do. Hang on, I got another one over here. Calm down, I'll get you in a second.
You got two at once.
I missed this one.
No, you got it. There's a fish after it. There's a fish chasing the little fish you got. There was.
That's a little stripe, I believe. Little tiny striped bass.
Yeah, little. Here, let's see him. Little striper.
Yeah. I got another one on the other rod too. This one's a little bit bigger.
Look, wee wee. Look at the difference.
Get a
Bigger?
not much. A little, no, not really.
Mm-hmm.
At least we wouldn't starve to death, would we?
There's a striper.
Yep.
It's pretty. I caught this one.
Heather got her one, first blood, right, baby?
Today, yeah. I've got lots of these type before.
Yeah, we used to fly fish them.
Yeah, we used to fly fish a lot.
Just figured I'd take me a little walk around, look around a little bit. Pretty day. Heather's back at the campsite. You can barely see the truck. Just to the left of the fence there, little dot of red. That's us. But yeah, caught a few. I think we caught about 4, all jokes aside. 15, now 4. They were small, you know. You can catch a lot of small ones if you know the right spots here. You know, all of this here, you're not going to do too much good. There's that one deep spot out there, and where the channel comes out. There's somebody over there, but everybody's fishing topwater lures and stuff. This is a striper hole. You need some liver on the bottom. But you'll hit a lure too. They're a predator species as opposed to, say, a catfish, which is more of a, you know, bottom feeder, that kind of thing. But I figured we'd just kind of take a walk back up through there. I've never been up through there before. It looks like it might be a trail, but I'm not sure. And we're expecting a little bit of rain today still. They keep changing the forecast. They said thunderstorms all day today, and none of it happened. We got one little passing shower when we were down there fishing. That's where we went down, right down there on the main end. That's where that little ditch comes out, and there's a deep spot underneath the water. Deep spot in the water, I guess you should say. But right back in there is where I want to go check out. If you can. We got some kind of gate here to go through, don't we? Of course, she's been down for a minute. Pretty place, isn't it? Very nice place. Just kind of get out and wander around a little bit. Look at that. Is that not pretty? Very peaceful looking, isn't it? Nice little walk. Not sure what those are. It has something to do with, I think there's gas wells here. Yeah, and I know they have their own water. I think they treat their own water here too as well. They don't, you can't reserve them. There's only maybe 30, something like that. And you can't reserve them. It's first come, first serve. That can work out to your advantage, and it can bite you in the butt too. Which they do have a little bit of overflow camping for where, you know, if they get real busy but you don't have power. Diversified Gas and Oil Company. Well number 125011. In case anybody ever wondered, there you go. There's your gas well. It's dark in there, doesn't it? See the creek going up through that way. Looks darkest, like darkest jungle back in there. Look at the deer tracks. It's a big one. He came through here getting it too. He was at full speed. And you can see right here where they go down to the water, or to get water from the creek. This is really cool. I love places like this. I think it's just instinctual. Some people do, some people don't. You know, some people would rather take a beating than come out in a place like this. But others love it. You're watching, I guess you're probably one of the latter group. Love the birds too. This sounds really cool. One, two, three. Let's get out and walk in the woods and just you and nothing but some birds. That just sounds nice, doesn't it? Alright, let's do this again. 1, 2, 3. Like a whole bunch. Got kayaks and going out. Through there, got a whole bunch of them tied together. The little one. Got a little one on a little yellow one. Tied to mommy's canoe. That's just cute. Yeah, she's got one with her and pulling one. I got a little one in the red canoe with her and pulling the little yellow canoe behind her. These cats out here got it made. They don't gotta pull nobody or babysit. It's a fun little play lake, and it's certainly pretty, very picturesque. You know, really nice place to hang out with the family for a little while. That's for sure. Not real busy usually. This is like the second busiest I've ever seen it. Of course, I guess it's probably where it's, you know, last weekend was opening season. Very reasonable too, you know. The primitive sites are only $12, and the power sites are only $20. So I mean, that beats pretty much anybody around. And you've got the lake, and you know, swimming and boating and camping and playing and some fishing. You can catch a lot of little ones. What a turtle shell. Look at the size of that compared to my shoe. It's a size 10 shoe. If that tells you anything, that's about a 6-pound, 8-pound turtle. I need a picture of that. Hang on. Yeah.
All right, how's this look? Can you smell it? It actually came out really good. It's really, really tender. The broth is really good. There's red potatoes. So I guess we're gonna eat. Are you hungry?
Starving. Ready.
Ready. Overlook our mess a little bit. Cheers, ginger ale. All right, tell me how it is.
Hot, but it's incredibly good. Very good.
It's actually a really good idea. You don't ever see stuff like this
Yeah, just throw it in there.
in camping videos very often. You know, like, camping doesn't have to be horrible if you're not a camping type of person. You can have, you know, good stuff and then be able to walk outside and drink your coffee by a lake and hear birds. And, you know, you can't have the best of both worlds. It's really just how you adjust it in the end, don't you think?
Yeah.
If you want more primitive and cooking on a fire, you can do that. If you don't, you don't have to.
Yeah.
I mean, we literally just put this in a crock pot and
Goofed off all day.
yeah, fished and had fun. So, and
Nice.
now we'll watch a movie because we have a hotspot on our phone. So.
All right. Just thought I'd share a little bit of that with you guys. Just be quiet for a second. It's night 2. And we'll be loading up in the morning, heading out. Been pretty quiet today. I don't know what the deal is. I didn't really see that many people. I guess everybody just dropping their campers and going to work. Well, no, day's Sunday. Either way, there wasn't that many people here, and there's a lot more people than there were campers than there were people. And yesterday was a different story. There was a few here today, but it was a good day. It'll soon be dark. You can see it's twilight right now. Should be getting dark here within another hour. It should be pretty dark. And we'll have one more good night, you know, kind of hanging out in the camper. It's been a fun little trip. Just kind of hanging out in the camper. Usually it's tents, so you know it's kind of a luxury thing. Having air conditioning and you know power this and you know all that kind of stuff. I'm used to doing it all the hard way, so that's nice. That is kind of nice though. I like it. Well, we'll see you guys in the morning. We're just going to kind of chill. Heather's in there on the internet, and she's working on some stuff, and I'm just kind of out hanging out by the fire. Keep the bears away. See y'all in a minute. Well, it's last day, and getting through the packing up stuff. You know how that goes. You spend 20 minutes packing stuff up, and then you realize you left something else out, and you got to take it out and put it back. You know how it is. But we're getting there. We're another 20-30 minutes. We'll be ready to hook up, I guess. So, but just thought I'd show y'all one last time. Check that out. That is really pretty, isn't it? It's a lake right down there. Nice little spot. Very nice little spot. Alright guys, I very much hope y'all enjoyed our little video. Hope you enjoyed our little trip out here. If any of you ever get the chance, yeah, it's a great place to come down and stay. You know, the sites are very reasonably priced. Really good amenities. You got the lake right there. All kinds of free parking, all that stuff. The only thing is you can't reserve the sites. You have to, it's first come, first serve. So, you may have to, I guess, if you come at the wrong time on a weekend, through the week is probably much, much better. But if you come through on a weekend, you might have to sit in a non-powered site and wait for one of the powered sites to become available if that's what you need. But other than that, the primitive sites down here, the tent sites and stuff, those are really nice. And there's some decent little crappie fishing, or striped bass fishing. It'll get better as the season goes along. Those, 6-8 inch stripers and junk we were catching yesterday, they'll get bigger. As the summer progresses, they'll all get bigger. So the fishing just gets better from here. That's about what you want, We'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a really good day. Get out there and have something, have an adventure, do something fun. We'll see you next time. Leo and Heather out.